Hi there, my name is Rain. This is an oracle card reading for Friday, April 17th, 2026. But if this finds you at a different date, it still might have a message that you need to hear. So we're going to be reading with the Fairy Forest deck by Lucy Cavendish. We're going to be doing a Cycles of the Moon reading for this new moon. Let's see what comes up. One more shuffle. There it is. Okay. First card is the Waning Mood, the Receding Impact Soulkin. There might have been people in your life that you felt a very, very deep connection to, and recently your relationship with those people has been changing. And that can be really challenging when it's someone that we felt so connected to, and now that connection is changing. Maybe they don't hold the same position in our life. Maybe we're needing to practice letting go of them. Or maybe this means that new people have come into your life. Either way, there has been a shifting of the people that are in your closest circle. The dark moon, what you most need to be aware of is to stay open and curious. The initiate reminds us that we can be explorative in this world. If we remain curious and open like a new babe, willing to learn, then that is when we are able to see the path ahead of us more clearly. When we get curious about our life, then we stay open to all the possibilities, not just the ones that our mind limits ourselves to. So move into this springtime with a warmth, with a curiosity. Let the budding leaves and plants remind you to open again to the wonders of the world. The intention card, Blood Month, a sacrifice or an offering. The new moon is a great time to do this, to release things from your previous cycle so that you don't bring them forward into the new cycle. And Blood Month says that when we offer something up, something that we have deemed valuable, we mark it as being sacred. When we give up things we once held dear, we make space in our life for the newness of the next cycle. And even though it is painful, that is something that you must do now. You must feed the hungry beasts of Blood Month so that this new cycle can begin. It's time to shed. Our card of action is the Wizard, Rune King, Wise One, Counselor. You have an intrinsic wisdom within you, and it is time that you listen to that more closely, that you hold your own truth close, because there will be those who come to you during this time seeking your wisdom, seeking your guidance, and you can give that. Trust yourself, because you have learned lessons from losing people, and because even though you are someone that is a counselor that has this deep knowledge, this is almost like the Hermit card or the Magician in tarot, even though you've come so far and you've learned so much and you have all of this wisdom and people come to you for wisdom, you're still always a student. You're still always a student of life. It is actually because you know so much that you know there is so much to know. It is because you have experienced and learned that you are aware that learning is an ongoing thing we do. The more we become the teacher, the more we must also remain the student. What will be empowered is a time of pause and peace and stillness, a time where we stop fighting the outside world, the people that need to come and go, the things we need to let go of, and we just recognize that the only thing that we can control is ourselves. That we pause and we breathe and we make space to take the right action forward, not the impulsive one, not the one born from our past patterns we're trying to release, not the one born from trying to appease other people in our life, to follow a different path. You quit fighting the things that are outside of you because you have won the war within, the war of self-mastery. So listen to that intuition that you have. Listen to that inner wisdom, that inner knowledge, and return to that peaceful cocoon whenever you need. All the answers that you have, they are inside yourself so long as you sit long enough to listen. On the bottom, we have the trickster. Oh, the trickster. It can represent so many things. It can represent people that are trying to take your energy and use it for their own power. It can also represent our own limiting thought patterns and limiting habits that are keeping us from the truest expression of ourselves. So in this upcoming cycle, stay curious about what these patterns may be, the things that are causing more drama, more friction, more difficulty in your life. Be they people, be their thoughts, and let them go. It can be ritualistically, through writing it down and burning it or burying it. Or it can be as simple as just letting it go. There's a poem that says, like a leaf falling from a tree, they let go. Letting go is something we can allow to be natural. It doesn't have to be loud to be profound. It can just be setting it down. On that note, I'll read a poem that I wrote May 8th, 2024. I just don't want it anymore, I say as I lay it at my feet. One step back, I kneel. To offer is to make sacred, to honor the weight of it, unburdening over and again. Lift, rise, rise, lift. To offer is to make sacred. There is so much dignity in release, to say your work is done. You've earned your peace. I love you, and I hope this helped. I'll be doing an extended reading for those who are on my Patreon. The link will be in the description. And as always, if you want to get a more individualistic reading from me, you can look at the link in the description as well to figure out how to schedule with me. You've got this, warrior.